scariest thing in the world.
FRIGHT. Bring a friend and a shovel.
Hello everyone and good evening. Welcome to Friday Night Frights with Solid Roots. I am your host Eddie, and joining me tonight we have Torturous Trinity, Jeepers Creepers Jen, Twisted Tiff, and really scary Rachel. And tonight we'll be playing, for your enjoyment, a new board game, Fright, and explaining some of the rules so it'll make it easier to play when you get a copy of the game. So, everyone is here. The first most important step is to get everyone together and get ready to get scared. Ooh. Because that's the name of the game. That's what we're all about, scaring each other. And speaking of scares, the first thing you have to do to set up, once you've got all the pieces out of the box, is to get your scare tokens. That's what these are. Everyone should have 5 of them. And what you do is you place them onto your tombstone, like this. And these are important for the game. You got to protect these with your life because they are your life. If you lose all your scare tokens, you're gone. You join the others in the graveyard as a spooky ghost. But yeah, once everyone's got these lined up, the next step to start up the game is to decide who gets to pick one of the first 5 cards. Cards are useful throughout the game, and we'll explain them a bit more when they get used, so don't worry about that. But what you do at the start is you deal out 5 cards, because we've got 5 players, so I'm going to deal out 5 of these. Oh, there's some interesting cards that have come up already. These are quite nice. And what happens is we'll roll the dice to decide who gets to pick one first, and then everyone ends up with 1 card to start the game off with. And the interesting thing is, because we can see them, we're going to know what cards people have started with. So everyone take your dice, your possessed dice, that's what they're called, and give them a roll. So I got a 2.
4. 6 as well.
So place them on the board. So because there's a pair, we've got a pair of 6s. That means that the pair wins out at any single card, over any single roll, and it's the highest anyway, so it works out, which means we're going to have Trinity and Jen. You two quickly roll off to see who gets to pick first, because it's going to be important. So we've got a 3 and a 4, so because there's no pair, the highest card number wins. So Trinity gets to choose first. What are you going to pick?
I think I'm going to choose this little forced scare.
Interesting. All right, we'll see what that does when she uses it in the game. Jen?
I think I'm going to take the Big Kid Pants.
Big Kid Pants, very strong card, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then next up we have Rachel.
Ooh. I think I'll do change to a 6.
Instant number 6, not bad, not bad. And Twisted Tiff.
Weakness as a gift.
That leaves me with instant number 2. It's still a very useful card in the. It can be useful, okay.
Can it?
You'll see. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna. When I use it, I'm gonna point it out, and you'll all be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
Sure, I will.
But now that means everyone's got a starting card. Everyone's got their dice. Scare tokens on the tombstone. It's time to play the first round. So we've got face coin is on the dice roll, and everybody rolls their dice. So what have we got? Let's put them on the board.
2s.
We've got, what have we got here? Put them on the board for us. We've got,
6.
so a pair of 6s, which pairs, as we had earlier, are better than single rolls. However, there's also a pair of 2s, and the rule with the pairs is the lowest pair wins out. So the pair of 2s is going to choose it. Unless somebody wants to play a card, I'm going to play my instant number 2 card. Oh, it did turn out to be useful. That instant... Instant number means that I can pick a dice and change it to whatever number that is. I'm going to change my number to a 2, which means now there's 3 of a kind, which automatically wins out, and all 3 of us are going to get to choose to scare. Unless there's any other shenanigans happening, we're going to switch to...
Oh, you could.
No.
No. It's now the scare phase, which means whoever won, which is for this round going to be the 3 of us, we get to choose who to scare. So... I am going to choose Rachel because she made fun of my card choice. So Rachel, I scare you.
Wow.
What happens here is she removes a scare token. She got scared, but every time you draw every time you lose a scare token, you get to draw another card. So it makes you a little bit more powerful in the game. And obviously, she's going to remember what happened here.
I don't know who to choose.
Trinity and Jen get to choose. There's a wide open range.
Should we say it at the same time, like Megan does?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Myself.
Eddie.
What?
Okay,
Don't
an interesting
play
choice.
Like that.
I'm
I don't
saying like that.
So-
I want a card.
That's, I guess, one way to do it. When you've got plenty of tokens and you want another card, you can, I guess, get yourself. We'll see if that comes back to bite her later. Trinity scares me, so I lose a token, but
It's
I
not
draw a card.
personal.
And that's the end of that phase, which means
Alrighty.
we flip it over and we're back to rolling the dice. Got a 2.
4.
5.
Oh,
Oh, so that's a... Oh, pop it down on the board.
Oh, sorry.
We've got a pair of 5s is going to win it, which means it's going to be Trinity and Tiff, unless...
I want to change mine to a 5.
Rachel uses a card to change hers to a 5, joining in the winners in a triple. And it's now the scare phase. So it's going to be Trinity, Tiff, and Rachel to choose who gets to scare. Who do you want to scare, Rachel? You don't have to scare me. You can scare
I do
anyone.
wanna scare you.
want to... Yep.
You
She
don't
got
have
me.
to
She
scare
got
me,
me straight
but-
back from last round. I get scared and I lose a token, but I get to draw a card. So it's interesting. Who are you two going to go for?
I guess I'll do Tiffany to even out the plane.
Yeah.
We
Tiffany's got-
could just make theirs
Okay,
smaller.
fine,
What?
Rachel. Jeez, I
What?
have to.
Okay, Jen. I scared Jen.
Okay, I swear, Rachel.
Oh,
Chip,
what?
I love you, and I know you're not gonna come for me. You know.
So you lose tokens.
What kind of psychology trick is
But you
that?
do
Okay,
get to draw another
listen.
card, remember, so better look out, Trinity.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Scared
scared.
this one.
Now it's back to the dice phase.
This is
Uh,
insane.
Roll your dice.
Where's my dice?
Yours is
Okay, there it
hidden
is.
behind a tombstone.
And
Got a 6. Ooh,
3.
6.
4.
Anybody got a 3?
So we've got
Oh,
1,
oh.
3, 4, 5, and 6. So
Dang.
no pairs means it just goes to the highest number, which is going to
Jennifer?
be me, unless anything else happens with the dice,
Nope.
with any cards.
Oh, me.
Ooh.
Oh.
She could change any dice to a 6, changes her own dice to a 6, joins me at the top. So it's going to be me and Rachel choosing scare in this upcoming scare phase. Right, well, these two have got far too many tokens, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trinity.
I'm going to go with
yes.
Tiffany. Sorry, got to
It's
even
okay.
it out.
Sorry.
So you both
Not
lose
too
a
many.
token, but you get to
Take
draw
a
a card.
card.
Ugh.
There we go.
And
Feels
then
better.
I'm going to play another card. I'm going to play Boo. You can play at any time, and you just scare one token. You remove one scare token from a target player. I'm going to scare Tiffany. I said Tiffany. I meant to say Trinity, but I said Tiffany, so I'm going to scare
Why?
Oh,
Tiffany.
okay. I see. Well, that worked
knew
out
you were
terribly.
gonna do it.
And now we're back to the dice phase.
All right, it's over now.
Oh no, she's ready.
All right,
2.
1s.
6.
3.
Oh, so I got a nice high number,
Oh,
but
sorry,
there's
I
a pair on the board, and a pair of 1s is going to win out, which
Yeah.
means it's going to be Jen and Trinity.
Yeah.
Unless anybody does anything with their cards.
Looks like they're conspiring.
Ooh.
No strength in numbers.
Oh, so what happens here with no
Oh,
strength in
man.
numbers
We
is
don't have it.
this means that we ignore all doubles and triples on the dice rolls. The highest single dice roll gets to scare. So the pair no longer wins out, and it's actually going to be me. Oh, thanks, Rachel. I'll remember that.
Whoa.
Unless anything else is
It's the
going
wrong
on. Spooky
choice for
going
her
on.
to make.
Oh.
It's scare time. Jen is scaring me with all her talk about
She's
being
she's
scary.
doing
Scared.
She's doing something. Try to sit next to her. It's terrifying.
No, your torture is
It's
not
fine.
terrifying.
Well, she's terrifying me.
I'm gonna go for Jen. I think we need to try and get rid of Jen. She seems too strong.
Yeah.
Giving me
But
a
then
lot
again,
of giving me a lot of power.
I've given her
over
another
here.
card. That's the
Ooh.
drawback.
I don't
Ooh.
like this right
It's a
now.
lot of cards.
A lot of cards, and
This is
it's
good.
dice time
This
once
is
again.
good stuff.
5.
2.
3.
6.
3.
Ooh, there's a pair of 3s on the board. Ooh, yep. It's gonna be it, unless anybody does anything special with the cards.
No.
Nope.
Wait.
Come on, Tiff.
I feel like I just lost a
Oh,
card.
it's spooky sleight of hand happening over there. But yeah, it's now the scare phase, and we've got these two. Sounds like they're teaming up over there. I
Are
don't
we?
really like
Sounds
this.
like
I'm
it.
not sure I like this, guys.
Trinity doesn't want to scare me.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh no! Oh, I'm getting shivers. I'm scared of what's gonna happen.
This is too much.
Come on, guys.
All right.
We both
We
scared
both
Tiffany.
scared Tiffany.
Oh, 2 scare tokens from Tiffany,
Wow.
leaving her with 1.
That's
But
rough.
she does get to draw 2 cards, so she's
Okay.
getting quite a powerful hand. You doing anything with your cards before we?
Does this mean anything?
Oh, also,
You use that in the dice phase. We'll use
also,
that.
I force scared Tiffany again. She's dead.
Except for I resurrect myself.
So, well, actually, 4 scare. So, sorry, technically, 4 scare takes someone else's scare. I think you were thinking of the boo card.
Oh.
Oh, so actually,
kidding.
keep a hold of that. Keep a hold
Well,
of that.
that's a bummer. Now everybody knows I have it.
It's
Um,
gonna be so anticlimactic to you.
Yeah.
It's
and
okay, you're
We
still
might as well just not.
we don't want to play the rules wrong when we're trying to teach everyone. So,
Sorry, guys.
we're back to the dice phase. Give yourself a roll. Got a
Five.
2.
Five.
Whoa.
There's 3
that's
5s going on.
Nice.
I
That
think
is,
I think Tiffany has a card she wants to use.
I think I want to use
Yes. So weakness is a gift. What this does is,
Isn't that Eddie now?
what?
That would be you.
No, weakness is a gift means each living player with the least amount of scare tokens. So if we look
Oh.
around, Tiffany's the one with the least.
I am messing all the
She-
rules up.
Well, that's
I'm
why we're
very
here. We're here to
sorry.
learn today, don't worry. So the person with the least amount of scare tokens gets to decide who gets scared this round. All dice rolls and dice changing cards this round are invalid. So we go
Oh,
straight to
man.
the scare phase, and Tiffany gets to choose who to scare because she's got the
And
most.
she's the only one that gets to scare.
Yeah, because if someone else also had one token left, they get to choose who you're going to go for.
Okay, I'm going to go for Jen.
Nice choice.
Jen's down
my
to 1.
gosh.
Unless she's
Oh
got
my
a card
goodness.
or something.
Oh my goodness.
It is. And you know what? I am going to play Big Kid Pants
Big Kid Pants to give a
And-
free scare token to someone. Who are you going to give it to?
myself.
That's clever choice, clever choice. All right, back to the dice phase.
Alrighty.
Everyone get your dice. Everyone get your dice.
3, 6,
5.
Also,
5.
there's 2 5s on the board,
Fives.
which means it's going to be those who get to scare.
I'm changing somebody's to it too.
Ooh, you're changing,
Oh,
Two.
Whoa.
snap.
which
So
means
just-
there's no pairs left on the board, which
which
means it's
means-
going to be the highest
I'm going
number.
to change mine to a 4.
A 4. Ooh, so
Oh.
that brings another pair back. Now it's going to be me and Tiffany,
Oh my.
unless
Oh my.
anything else
Unless
is
anything
happening.
scary happens.
No, it's back to scare phase.
I scare Trinity.
You could have taken out Jen.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
yep, she already did it.
Well,
Hey, this is
two
not a card play to card play.
No,
Or
okay,
play to card play.
do we want to take out Jen?
I mean, she looks
Oh.
scary.
She doesn't
Okay.
have a
a
resurrect
force
card.
scare.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh no, the 4 scare's different card. So boo.
Yeah,
Who-
boo, I mean.
so
Play a boo card.
you get to just choose someone to scare. Who are you going to
Yeah.
scare?
Tiffany.
Okay, she has a
Oh.
resurrect
I
card.
know, but now she doesn't.
Well, first off, we do still get to choose who we
Okay.
scare. So I'm going to
It-
scare Jen.
I'm going to scare Jen too, even though I was going to scare Trinity, but since she scared me,
Yeah.
I'll scare her.
Hey.
Y'all have a
So what happens here?
a vengeful ghost on your hands.
So
I'll tell
what
you
we've
that.
what we've got here is 2 people in the same round have lost their scare tokens, all of them, which means they have died and become a spooky ghost. Oh. It doesn't mean that they're out of the game, however. So remember to draw the cards you got from losing your scare tokens. Jen, I
Yes.
think you got 2 more, and
Oh, yeah, I did.
they can still use their cards from beyond the grave to influence the game, and they remember who
Like a
wrongs them
guardian angel,
in
so to
life.
speak.
Ooh, guardian angel. And an example of that is Tiffany gets to use her card Resurrect, which means she can
Amen.
choose any ghost. I think she's going to choose herself, and brings them back to life, and they get 2 scare tokens. Oh, put them on. Okay, there we go. So she's no longer a ghost. A bit of a confusing round, that one, but we do have 1 ghost, a vengeful ghost. Oh, and she's got 5 cards in her hand. She's going to be messing with the game quite a bit.
So
I'm a bit worried about that. She's going to remember who killed her, which is me and Tiff. Back to the dice phase.
But
Alrighty.
remember, I wasn't choosing you.
Oh, you did.
I was choosing
4,
True.
5.
5.
So Jen doesn't roll her dice anymore, but she can still influence. So there's a
there's
pair of 5s on the board.
No strength in numbers.
No strength in numbers. So this card means ignore all doubles and triples. I think we've done it before today as well. The highest single roll wins. So we're going to ignore the 5s because they're a pair, which means the highest single roll is going to be really scary Rachel. She's going to get to
Right.
choose.
We wouldn't roll off since we're 5s?
Nope.
No?
No, it just the pairs get ignored.
I mean, I don't care.
So unless there's anything else happening, it's going to be Rachel the scare. Who are
I'm
you
gonna
going to
go
choose?
for Tiffany.
Oh my
Even
god.
though Trinity has so
Yeah.
many tokens.
I know.
She
someone's gonna
does,
be
but
targeted.
I've already scared Trinity.
Yeah,
we take turns around
You
here.
could take turns. So Tiffany loses a token but does draw a card. And
Oh, I don't get
you
one.
don't. No, you don't draw for scaring.
I
That
don't
would be
have
too
any cards.
powerful. Back to the dice phase. Everyone get your dice. Everyone get your dice. Got a 2.
I got
2.
2 as well.
Oh
we
my
all
days.
got 2s. Whoa.
Quadruples.
I'm scared.
I am
Oh.
going to change Eddie's to a 1.
And I'm
How
going
should-
to change mine to a 4. Well, no,
Wait,
I'm not.
no, you're
Oh,
not.
No.
That doesn't work. So
I
What
wanted
is
a
this with-
disadvantage.
Jen scares her. Jen changes. She from beyond the grave. She changes my dice to a 1 to drop me out of the winning.
I mean, ladies.
Um,
You can check out the
ladies.
host.
Oh, we can
That
totally
means
take
If you
out
it's
the
gonna
play
be-
a card, you need to abide by the fact that you played the card.
I mean,
Well, what you could do with that 4 is you could change one of theirs to a 4, which would knock them out of the pair as well if you
Yes,
wanted to do that.
that's
Yeah,
what
let's
I was thinking.
Jen wants you to play the card, so
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's change
So she can choose
Rachel to a 4.
any dice.
Ah.
Change it to 4, which knocks her out of the pairing, unfortunately. Any other cards going on?
I am gonna play the bully card and make Trinity take a ring off.
hey,
So
I
bully-
stopped that.
Oh, so hang on. Well, let's just explain first. So
Oh.
bully. Players with the most scare tokens, so whoever's got the most, which is just Trinity at the start,
Actually, I'm not gonna.
they lose a scare token. And all dice rolls and dice changing these cards this round are invalid. So Trinity loses her token, there's no scaring that goes on, and we just go back to the next dice phase. So you spent a lot of cards there, and then you invalidated them by using the bully card. But that's fine. She got a little bit card happy, I think.
I got my point across, I think.
She got a point across.
She's like, I'm here.
I'm done haunting the people that killed me now.
We're back to the dice phase. Give it a roll.
1,
1, 2, 3, and 5.
5.
And that means no pairs. It's just going to be Tiffany unless anything goes on. I am going to use a card. I'm going to use my last card. Pick a number, which is like a instant number, but I get to pick any number and change any dice to that number. So I am going to change Rachel's to a 4. No, Rachel's to a 3. Sorry, to match mine.
All
Which gives us,
right.
which means we're going to be the ones scaring this turn, unless anything else happens before the coin gets
I'm going
taken.
to change mine to a 3 as well.
A 3. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
there you go.
okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
now all 3 of us are going to go.
I'm gonna change Tiffany's to a 1.
Pick a number, and it got changed again, and she takes Tiffany out. So many cards being
Okay,
played.
so back to you and me.
It's back to me and you, and the coin's turn now. So it's me and you who gets to choose to scare. I think she's got too many tokens, so I'm going to scare
She has the
Trinity.
same amount as you.
Yeah, you
Actually, we all have the same amount.
We do, actually. Well, someone has to go. I'll scare Trinity.
I stopped that.
Oh, so she
Oh.
uses the forced scare card. This one, you stop the player who's actively scaring, so she stops me, and she gets to choose who I scare instead. So who do you want me to scare instead of you?
I want you to scare Tiffany.
Oh!
Ooh, okay. And then you get to stop the player who's actively
Did
scaring.
the same exact thing.
The same card. So I guess you stop this now. Who do you want me to scare now?
Trinity.
If you had more tokens, I'm just thinking let's lower the players.
So
You
she
know what I'm
loses
saying?
loses a token. Remember to draw a card when you got a token
yeah.
though. That's good. And Rachel still gets
Nice.
to choose.
Yes.
I actually want to scare
Ghost.
you.
Wow.
No.
Well, at least I get a
That's funny.
card. Now I've got a card again, but I'll remember this. You know what? I'm going to use this card straight away because it's Big Kid Pants. I can target anyone and
No.
replace one missing scare token. I'm going to choose me and I'm going to take my scare token back.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Ooh.
Tiffany's got the same card and she gives herself another scare token. And we're back to the dice phase.
Okay.
Ooh. I got a 1.
2.
There, even though there's a 6, there's a pair of 1s on the board, which means it's going to be me and Trinity to choose who gets scared. Unless...
I'm doing you.
Oh, okay. Right, you're scaring
I'm doing
me.
you, and you should do Rachel to make it
What?
fair.
No.
Well, no, I'm going to scare you. You scared me.
To make it
Yeah.
fair. Well, guess
I'm
what,
scared.
honey? Hold, please.
Oh, so she uses the hold please card, which just stops a scare from happening.
okay.
So she doesn't redirect it anymore, but she saves herself.
honey.
I'm just saying, let's be fair here.
Well, someone's got to win, okay?
This
That's
is
what
a
I'm thinking.
backstabbing game.
She's
yeah,
still
there's
winning
no
you, I
fairness.
don't know.
All right, back to the dice phase.
1,
2.
1, 2, 3, and 6. No pairs on the board, so it's going to be the highest number that's to go unless any shenanigans happen. It's my turn to scare. I'm going to scare Rachel. Yeah, I'll try and even it out. I'll
Thank
get
you.
1 scare for Rachel. So remember to draw your card to maybe defend yourself next time before we go to the dice phase again. 3,
5.
2, 3, 4,
Alright.
5.
4.
Another no pair round, so it's just going to be the highest number, which is going to be Rachel.
I'm going to go with Trinity.
Ooh,
I
scared.
like
She's
that.
We
one
all have the
token
same
away.
amount. You have to choose somebody.
She's one token away from becoming a ghost. Let's see how it goes. Scare phase once again. No, wait, no.
Alright, yeah, I just did that.
It was a scare phase. Now we're to the dice phase. Sorry, my bad.
1,
1.
2.
So a pair of ones. It's going to be me. Oh,
Changing my 2.
before it happens, she changes to 1 as well. So it's going to be all 3 of us.
You can kill Trinity too.
No.
To make it fair
No.
and even.
No.
Wait, no.
I want to scare.
Oh, well, I mean, that's going to happen
I
anyway.
wanna scare-
So, do you want to take it down? It's the scare phase. Who are you going to... It's the 3
I
of
want
us.
to scare Trinity.
Okay, well, we both scare you.
So, Trinity gets to draw her card. I am also going to scare Rachel. So, Rachel
I knew
loses.
that was happening.
her
I
last
didn't
two.
stop it.
That was 2
No.
deaths in 1 round.
Oh.
2 more ghosts
You know
have
what?
joined the
I
game.
get 2 cards.
But you do get 2 cards. And she's going to remember who did that. So it's just down to the last 2 left with 2 tokens each. Me and Tiff, back to the dice phase. I got a 5. A 2.
You-
Highest single number is
you
going to be
scare
me, unless anything else happens. Scare phase, I'm going to have to scare you.
okay.
I don't want to scare myself. And then 1 more dice phase. There's a lot of cards in these ghosts' hands. They're looking very closely at what's going on. 3 and a 1. So it's going to be me again.
I'm gonna change mine to a 4.
Oh, she changed it to a 4, which brings her to the
I'm
highest
changing
card.
yours to a 1.
Oh no!
What did I ever do to
She
you?
changes it back to a 1, which means it's going to be me, unless anything else happens.
I changed Tiffany's to a 3.
Tiffany's to a
I
3.
changed Eddie's to a 5.
Oh, so there was a pair, but now
I'm
it's
gonna
back.
change Tiffany's to a 6.
So that means it's going to be Tiffany. I'm going to change my own to a 6. Which brings us to a pair, which means we're both going to be scaring. And unless...
I'm changing Tiffany's to a 3.
Well, you were just on my team a second ago.
She's not now.
The ghosts are spooky and unpredictable. You can never discern their intents, maybe even them from themselves. And after that, all the cards have been played. It's down. It's just the highest number, which is
I mean,
me.
if you want to keep the game going, you can just scare yourself.
I'm going to scare Tiffany!
Oh.
And she loses her last token. She draws 1 last card, but that's
Alas.
that's it. It's all 4 ghosts, just me surviving with a spooky tale. But it does mean I win the game. So, woo, oh.
Bravo.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us on Friday Night Frights. We'll see you on the next Fright Day. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
This camera.
Well, any camera.
Fright. Bring a friend and a shovel.